Today, we are honored and thrilled to have Kerry King on the show. Kerry needs no introduction. I don't even know what to say. You know him, of course, from Slayer. He's got a brand new album called From Hell I Rise. He's out on a North American headlining tour right now. The album sounds great. It's an extension of Slayer, as he's fond of saying, and I couldn't agree more. So we were fortunate that he was willing to carve some time out of his day. He is on the road today in Winnipeg, Canada, and was able to spend 45 minutes or so with us, which was fantastic. We were so happy that he was willing to do that. What a legend. What an honor, huh?
Yeah, unbelievable. You know, and he was very, he was funny and cordial and super nice. And when you think about members of Slayer, you think about demons, and he was just a regular guy, man. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited that we got him on the show today. And I'm still kind of like freaking out a little bit, you know, that we just had, because dude, it's high caliber, you know.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
And I think people that when they listen to this interview, because I'll go ahead and tell the bad news. We couldn't get his camera to work. He tried, not without trying. He tried. He was struggling with Zoom, and he said there was no controls. He said it was on an iPhone. So that is beside the point. We still had a fantastic interview today, and it was just awesome to hear him, like, just hang out with him, and he's so real. And wow, yeah. Hey, we just had Kerry King on our show.
I know, amazing, right? Yeah, he was very talkative and fun and chill, and you know he gets a lot of bad rap sometimes in the press and whatnot, because I think he's just very direct. You know, he gets things done and he doesn't mince words, and sometimes that can be misconstrued or taken wrong. But it does kind of leave you on guard when you're about to have him on your show. It's like, what am I?
Well, and I wanted to comment about when he started telling. You asked him some cool questions, Dave, as always, as you always do. And some of your questions, even though they're legitimate questions, make me cringe a little bit, you know, because they just seem a little bit sticky, you know. And you asked him something today. You know, do you fanboy out when you meet one of your heroes, your rock star heroes, or however you said it? And his answer, like, didn't, I wouldn't say shock me, but I related. I completely related, because he's been around his idols since he was in his 20s.
That's why I asked. Yeah.
And his answer was just so, I don't want to blow the whole surprise, but I related completely to that. And I've been in the same situation and reacted exactly the same way and kicked myself about it later. Why didn't I, you know, do this or do that? But yeah.
That's why I asked the question.
I'm impressed.
He's the type of guy that you can imagine. I mean, he's been doing this a long time, and it's easy and it's human to be jaded over time. Right. It's just human. It's his job, man. This is what he's been doing for decades.
Yeah.
But you know, you and our producer Jared, I always joke that sometimes you guys cringe at the questions I ask, but you always love the answers, don't you?
Yeah.
Because sometimes these guys open up and share a story like Kerry did today, and you're so glad you got to hear that side of them, you know?
Yeah.
So, I try to tread lightly, but if I see an opening and I feel like the person is willing to play along, then I'll ask the question. And he was great. We won't tell you, you know, who he named or what the experience was like.
We don't need to give anything away, and
but you could sense his fandom, and he's still a fan. And
it just seemed that he has some sensitivities that are just that every human has, and if you don't have those, you're fucking dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you're a sociopath.
Exactly.
So, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, some people might think that members of, he was in fucking Slayer. They're fucking, aren't they murderers and sociopaths and crazy people? No, they're not. They're just rock and roll fans like everybody else.
That's right. That's
man.
right. Yeah,
Cool.
he was fantastic. He's out on tour right now in North America. That tour goes through the end of February, I believe. And then you think he gets some time off, and then he goes to Europe. So check him out when
Aren't they playing emos in Austin? Aren't they coming through and playing emos?
Yes. Yeah, emos in Austin on February 14th. And
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, my son's birthday, too.
Wow, far
and
out.
He loves some Kerry King, and he loves some Municipal Waste. They're out on tour with Municipal Waste, by the way.
And Alien Weaponry, I think, in some markets.
Well. Yes, exactly.
Cool.
So,
everyone go see him.
Yeah, couldn't have been more honored and thrilled to have him on the show today. Kerry King on the Talk Louder podcast.